All right, B, before we jump into this juicy, great episode of Firing the Kid.
Juicy.
It is brought to you by Fantasy Guru. Listen, me and Bryan are bad at picks. NFL picks, college football picks, unless my buffs.
Fight
UFC picks, not our specialty. Between us and Drake, we're batting 0 for 1,000. It is tough. That's why we partnered up with Fantasy Guru. These are legit experts making picks for fantasy football, betting odds. They partnered up with DraftKings so you can make a more informed pick for your shot at $1 million top prize every Sunday on DraftKings. Go to the experts. That's why we hired these people. That's why we jumped the ship on us making picks and got with the experts. All right, and we're going to have the experts from Fantasy Guru. They're going to jump on the show. They're going to give you their expert picks so you guys can make money and get off our backs. Just go to fantasyguru.com. Use the code Schaub. That's SCHAUB for 20% off. That's fantasyguru.com. Use the promo code Schaub for 20% off. Get the best in the biz making the picks for you so you make bank with DraftKings. fantasyguru.com, promo code Schaub. Now let's start the show.
Let's start the show.
Yes, we did, because we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. I know it's going to be a good podcast when I got a lot to talk about.
Do you? Today
I got questions.
I'm glad you do, bud.
I got questions. I got things I want to get to. I want to get to the bottom of certain things, you know?
Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited for CoffeeZilla's video to come out on the subject we're talking about.
Yep.
We finally talked about it. Good to get off the chest.
Good to get
People
it off the
man,
chest.
You look stressed lately. I'm glad I can talk about it a little bit. But also, you know, I try not to put my problems on you guys, but it was a stressful situation. Drove to our new people yesterday.
Is it
to Orange County?
Yeah.
At 2:30 in the afternoon. I have to be there. I have to leave at 2:30.
You get stuck in some traffic?
I looked at the GPS. It said 2 hours and 20 minutes. I went, good.
That's my new thing. I like it.
my
I
new
love
thing.
it. I love it.
Because it's so true. Like
Good.
Jocko, I wish he'd run for president.
I'm going to use this time for 2.5 hours. Good. Didn't get the promotion. Good.
Good.
He's
It's a tough pill to swallow.
but it's true.
1.6 mil. Good.
Yep.
But then, like when I was dealing with it, I
Any
didn't call you
problems?
every day. I'm like, hey, I talked to this, but how you doing? Good, man. Dealing with it.
That's it.
Good.
Good. Good. Yeah.
You know?
But it's true. It's like all problems are there to solve.
Dude, but nobody wants to
figure it
hear
out.
it either.
No.
Good, dude.
We'll figure it out. Well, hey, everybody, we'll figure it out. Calm down. We're good.
Now, I don't know if you saw this or not, but it is going viral. Mexico found a mummified alien. Now, have you seen this little bitch-ass alien? If that's real, I'm not scared.
It almost looks like my dick, right? Like I was like, that's a tiny, that looks too much like E.T. And here's the thing.
You know what? Hey, Mexico, do better. It's too spot on what we think they look like.
Too spot on.
It's also
it's made of stone.
It's a foot tall. Look at his stupid neck.
It's so bad.
Anything with that skinny of a neck, not scared of, dude.
Yeah, me neither. And also, it looks like it's made of, plaster of Paris, paper mache, cement.
But also, who knows? This is 2,000 years old. Back then, they were probably bored as hell. They need some entertainment. So someone made these dolls, and then they mummified it to mess around. And then our dumbasses are like, oh my God, look at this alien.
Do you know what's funny? But you just said, you know what I've realized? That the ancients believed in aliens too and made some dolls.
Always. Yeah, that's all.
Made some dolls for their kids.
That's a kid's toy. You know what that is? That's 2,000 years ago in Mexico. That's their pet monster. They mummified it, and now we're like, this is real. Really dig into it. Let me see if you find any bones.
I talked to a congressman recently, and I said, these people are up here, claiming they have all this information about
all
aliens.
distraction.
And he said it's not illegal actually to get up and tell a story.
No.
You can tell a bullshit story, and you're protected under the First Amendment. So you're actually allowed to lie. So these people that get up and testify in front of Congress, it's a great way to write a book.
Optics are great.
Yeah, because
it's the best PR of all time.
Yes, I testified in front of Congress. They didn't want to hear it.
And the public thinks because he's in Congress, like this has to be somewhat true.
People get in front of Congress all the time and testify about the biggest bunch of bullshit. And you can hear these congressmen, they're like, I've heard them. They go, wait, do you really believe this?
Yeah.
Every time you guys get up to talk about this subject, you have to bring in the fact that the Clintons are drinking baby blood. It's like, do you have any evidence?
That one's true, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that part. She does have like blood marks here. So
Yeah,
she's gotta,
I don't trust it.
What? Just with a straw in the baby's stomach?
But how easy would it be to figure out if that mummy was real or not? Just crack that thing open, and
No,
all you're
dude.
gonna find is more cement.
No, they'd be like, no.
It's
but
Mexico,
this,
they already got pinatas, you know?
Light
it's
it up.
mummified, bro. It's such bullshit.
It's all a distraction. Like, isn't it weird how the alien stuff is popping off right now?
I know.
Isn't that weird?
But can I ask you a question? What happened to the aliens that used to abduct rednecks and stick probes in their ass? Do they not do that anymore? Just curious.
No, you know why? Because no one jumped on that narrative. We're like, no.
Or
So then they keep going
or
a
were
different
those guys?
direction.
Yeah, maybe those guys had a gay experience and then they had to blame an alien.
Those are just gay rednecks.
Yeah, they're gay rednecks, and they were ashamed
My
about it.
my ass
Oh, an
is
alien
sore.
did it. Yeah.
My ass is sore. It's an
Yeah.
alien. And everyone's like, word, man.
Word.
There's nothing you can do about it, bro.
Right.
Yeah. That's all that is.
Yeah, that's all that is.
This is such an easy case to solve. When I saw it, I'm like, God damn it, dude.
That is the lamest.
It's the stupidest looking alien I've ever seen.
Like, and they have it in boxes and they unveil it. Would you do better than that, dude? That is literally ET. Literally.
And it's also a better mummified body than we have for humans.
Yeah, and they're
It's
tiny.
so obvious what's
they're
going on.
tiny and they're
Dude, that's Tickle Me Elmo 2,000 years ago. That's all that is. And we're like, it's an alien.
and I don't even buy that it's 2,000 years old, but if it is, it's them. It's some artist who was like, if there was life on Earth.
Dude, how about Rogan has that samurai in his studio?
Yeah.
They're like, that's a real samurai. That's about 1,000 years old. Brian grabs it and goes, it's not, but that's cool. He goes, no, I'm not buying that. It's not, but it's cool. It's a cool sword. It's a real sword.
I opened
But
up-
it's not a real samurai sword.
I looked at the blade; it was so shiny and new, and it was like it looked like it wasn't that folded metal. And I was
No,
like,
yeah.
nah, I don't think so. I doubt it.
Oh, you can see the hips and all that's there.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, and his wiener still intact? Come on, dude.
yeah.
There.
That's so ridiculous. That is lame. You are fired. Hold on, go back. What does it say now?
Is this really a alien
Alien
corpse?
mummies in Mexico. Scientists unveil 1,000-year-old corpses. Mm-hmm. Have we done any science on it?
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Let's talk about important things. You talked to Chael Sonnen about the middleweight division. I'd like to get.
Yeah,
I
Chael's
get a little
on
color on
one-on-one.
that?
Comes out, same day this comes out. Yeah, I want to talk to Chael because he knows his stuff when it comes to that. He thinks Duplessis is screwed. He thinks he's been avoiding Anderson Silva, and
And
he thinks
you
it's
mean
going to Izzy, and he thinks it's going to bite him in the butt because he's like, there's no way the UFC gives him a title shot against Strickland when he turned down the title shot against Izzy. They're not even like, okay, that's fine. Even though you turned this down, here's Strickland. Like he walked through no fire. I walked through Whitaker, but whenever you turn down a fight, history shows Dana does not take kind to that.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, absolutely
So
not.
Duplessis turned down the fight because he got injured.
And then Chael doesn't believe that.
Oh.
He's like, there's no evidence. Like he said, it was his foot. We haven't seen anything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then he also said, right after he beat Robert Whitaker, they were like, they're setting it up. Izzy's in the cage. He gets out of the cage.
Right.
All the media's there. They're
We're
asking about
excited.
Izzy. He goes, I don't want to talk about Izzy. So he keeps avoiding the Izzy thing. They offer him the shot. He declines that. There's no way he gets it now. So we both agreed. We think Paulo Costa Hamzat is the next. The winner of that's the next in line.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But you're saying there is no. You're just saying no automatic rematch with Izzy, and
I don't think so.
because you think Izzy is going to go.
I think Izzy's going to take a break, let the division figure itself
Oh,
out.
that'll be tough for him.
No, he needs it.
He's
been doing it so long, so active, so he needs. So it's not
And
bad.
wouldn't you
and then
say-
him and Duplessis, DDP, they can do it. It doesn't have to be for a belt. There's bad blood there. That's for
Yeah.
the number one contender spot. So they can do it 6 months from now.
100%.
The only thing is, if you're a DDP, do you want to wait 6 months? Because you're out of the conversation.
Yeah.
You're not the talk of the town.
He might really be injured though. He might have a bad foot.
Yeah, I'm not on the same train as Chael saying, he doesn't think he's hurt. He's probably hurt. I don't think that guy's afraid of anybody, but
No.
something's going on there where he's avoiding Izzy. I don't know what it is, the whole
Yeah.
dynamic, maybe the racist thing card they pull. I don't know what's going on there.
Weird.
Yeah, but he could get left out of the party. And then Chael had an interesting thing too. He was talking about, asked him about Logan Paul, Dillon Danis. Said, "Are you excited? Do you see any of it?" He goes, "I see all of it. I love it." He goes, "I think it's ridiculous that," he goes, "Logan Paul and Dillon Danis need to sit down in a room together, because I guarantee if Dillon's like, hey, dude, You asked me to sell this thing. What other narrative could I sell? We have no common opponents. You boxed like twice. I've boxed once. What am I? What can I run with? Your fiance is the only thing I could run with. Maybe I took it too far, but it's selling the fight.
Yeah.
Drop.
We're talking about it.
Drop the lawsuit. He was in
he has a lawsuit against
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's like, so you can't sign a guy like Dillon Danis and not expect him to do this because what other angle is he going to go with?
Yeah.
That's going to get views. It's getting millions of
We
views.
should get Dillon on here.
Yeah. Me and him been texting back and forth. I like Dillon. But he was saying, what else is he going to do?
Yeah.
Can't talk about the fighting. He goes, I think it's funny too. Have you seen in any of their interviews them talking about, I'm going to hit you with the left hook?
No.
Or he goes, there's no boxing talk.
No.
So it's all personal because you can't really talk about their fighting accolades. Dillon can talk about jiu-jitsu. Logan has no background. There's nothing else to talk about. So Dillon, being the marketer he is and the troll he is like, all right, I'm going to go for your famous fiance. And that got attention. And now you're suing the guy. He's like, that's not what we do. He's like, so if they would just sit down, I bet Logan would be like, all right, you're right. I get it. You're right. You sold this thing. He's like, because they're not even the main event. KSI Tommy Fury is.
When are they supposed to fight? I'm sorry.
When is
30th?
that fight, Chin?
Because
Is it October or is it September?
I think it's October 10th, but let me make sure.
the thing
I'll
is,
watch it.
the thing is getting in a room. You're saying getting in a room without cameras.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't have your team cameras.
October
no one-
14.
14.
Yeah, no, you can't have any of that. And he thinks if Dillon was like, what are you doing, dude? Now I got this lawsuit. Even if I win this fight, I get money. I'm going to end up paying in legal fees. Like I'm screwed. And for what? For selling the fight?
And he's suing Dillon.
His fiance suing.
Okay, for releasing an X-ray
Defamation, I think.
because the picture didn't belong to him. Or
I don't
something.
know. I don't know. But she was going to do it from the jump when he kept doing this stuff. And then I think the other thing is all the pictures that he's pulling is of public consumption. It's all out. He doesn't have some insider who's leaking her text.
So he's releasing pictures that have already been out.
Correct.
That'll be a tough thing to win in a court, I think.
Agree.
It's just you still got to fight it with.
But I'm
your
with Chael. It's like,
lawyers.
what are you doing, Logan?
Yeah. Well, his wife might be.
It's his fiance. Yeah, she's probably
Fiance
upset.
she's got her own thing going, so she's like, I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't
might
ask
be
for
a
this.
tough-
She might be like, I didn't ask for this. I'm not part of the fight. I don't know what the
That's
legal
fair.
action is there.
Well, so usually with defamation, you have to prove malice, and you have to also. But in L.A., the judges do not fuck around with defamation. They are very, very serious about it, and you can get in real trouble for it. Real trouble. So,
But I get what Chael's saying. It's like, what other narrative was going to go on? Your famous fiance's there. He's a notorious troll. That's what he does. This is the game he's playing. It's working. It's millions and millions and millions of views.
well, even this is now, right?
The lawsuit.
Yeah. Now we're talking about this.
There's also like they did a one-on-one where they talked to each other. So here's part of it. This is Logan Paul bringing up something from Dillon Danis'
Logan
past.
looks like he's cutting weight there.
Yeah, he looks a little drawn out.
So guess what I did? I took the liberty of finding the bouncer that choked you out.
And I hope he's here.
Yeah, I flew from
hope
London.
Do you remember you got choked out by a bouncer?
Yeah, when he's drunk.
In fact, he's in this room right now.
Is it? That's
And that's Chance,
That's
who choked your ass out on the ground.
That's
So
good.
in case you try anything funny, Chance is gonna sick your.
I'll give him that. It is funny. I don't mind.
He said, "Oh man."
And then also he says
So
something about
awkward. It's all.
I think Logan crossed the line again. These kids have no boundaries because then Logan brings up. He goes, "You've had some friends die," and Dillon Danis goes, "Bring up my dad dying. Go ahead, bring that up. Let me know how it goes for you. Bring it up." Like, what are you doing, Logan? But also Dillon, what are you doing? There's nothing's off limits with these.
yeah,
youngsters.
that sucks.
this was a fun one because he mentioned something else about what was it? So if Dillon wins, he gets to be the best man at Logan's wedding. If they agreed, and then if Logan wins, he gets Dillon's entire purse. Which I think they're being more
better.
playful now. Yeah,
But that's better. Like I like
course.
that
I like
stuff
that.
more, and I'm all about it. And those guys are great. Here's what I would say: they both of those guys don't need the to get real personal and nasty. They don't need it.
disagree.
Yeah, but I'm saying that stuff. If you think about it, that stuff's more witty. Like I get into that, but if you start talking about your dad dying,
We
now
do
I get
that-
sad.
yeah, I agree.
That
The
was my
dad
problem
dying's
with
too
Conor
much.
and Khabib. I was like, you're going too far here.
UFC completely different animal, but with what they're doing, we're not talking about if Dillon doesn't go down this road.
We're not. He's gone.
But we're
down
not
this
talking
road.
about, meaning if all they're doing is talking about their fighting accolades, this gets zero traction. Zero.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in. People like this gossip. I call it the Real Housewives of the UFC.
Yeah.
People like the gossip.
Until they don't, though. So some people will push back on certain things. Certain things are sacred to a lot of people, right? Like your dead father, or I would even argue your fiance. And if you start posting,
the internet
these
begs to
pictures.
differ. I think you're off on that.
I probably am.
The
Unfortunately, I probably am.
Yeah, I think you just aged
Maybe
out of that.
I'm an old guy.
But even the fiance stuff was like, oof. But then you're like at 9, 10, 11 million views when he does it.
So just seeing that with those two, I'm not good with that. I don't like that stuff. For me, I take it. It's
Chin, bring up
I'm
when he
not the
brings up
guy.
his
I'd be the
dead
worst
father.
trash
And you
talker.
can
I just
tell
can't do
Dillon's
trash.
like, really? You gonna go there?
I thought you wanted to donate.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
still
can
friends.
talk about that. See what happens.
I am. But
You say you're trying to say you're not a scumbag and you're gonna talk about my dad past.
I empathize with you, Dillon.
Okay.
Because I understand that Twitter right now for you is like a group therapy session.
Yeah.
Because for the first time in a while, you're getting a sense of validation that you're not.
It sounds like he said he goes on. He goes, "You're gonna talk about my dad dying?" He goes, "Yeah, I am." But it wasn't like,
I got you know what I got from it. Your dad never gave you the validation. You're getting it from Twitter,
and that's why
what
you're
he's
doing it.
saying.
Yeah,
Man, that's just
it's heavy.
I'm not into that track. I'm just not into it. I'm the wrong audience. I just feel.
But
I feel
think how
shitty.
young their audience is.
It makes me feel even shittier as a result.
Yeah, think how young their audience is.
Even young audiences, there's like this morbid curiosity, but part of it's also maybe when you're younger. I remember being younger, and like I remember when Kurt Cobain killed himself, and the people that I knew, I didn't know much about him, but a lot of people I knew were like, "Ha ha, yeah," all
That's
this stuff.
crazy.
And I was like, and I remember they were not looking at him as a human being. And when you're young and you haven't lived a long enough time, I'll just say this as an old man, you tend to realize how hard things can be, and also how tough it is. Just like all that stuff that you're very successful right now. I promise you that can be taken away from you so quickly, like that.
Yep.
And so until you understand that, when you're young, it's like you're in a free fall and you're just nothing can touch
invisible,
you. And I get
yeah.
it. And kids are not looking at it the way I look at it. Maybe I'm a father. It softens you. I mean, you probably too.
Yeah,
when you have
100%.
kids in the world, I don't know, the world becomes just, I just want people to get along, man. I do.
Well, as fighters, then you have nothing to go.
No, I'd be the worst. I think I'd be a good trash talker because I try to be funny. But if
don't
you
think
start
so.
talking about my sister, my mom, my wife, I'd be like, dude,
that's why
all
they
I
do
want to
it,
do
dude.
is kill you.
That's why they do it. They want you to fight out of control, a fight with anger, because you open yourself up to horrible mistakes.
Yeah, I might
That's why
headbutt
they
you
do
and
it.
bite you. I don't know.
Perfect.
right?
You're gonna
I
get
know.
knocked out.
Yeah.
That's why you're not a fighter, right?
What did you say?
Far from it, Bubba. You right?
What?
Fighter. You're not a fighter. You like to talk to them, right? And
No,
entertain
hold
them.
on. Hey,
That's why you do it. The
You
whole
know I'm a
special
black belt in
forces and
Taekwondo.
stuff. Yeah.
I was a wrestler in high school.
Yep.
Winning record.
Winning record.
I'm a boxer.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
no, I wouldn't say you're a boxer.
Okay, but I box.
You like the sport of boxing.
But I get in there and I
That's like saying I'm a basketball
I
player.
get in there, I crack.
No.
You saw me wheel kick. Now,
No.
I need you. Now, I never do this with 5 fingers. But right now, I'm pointing at you with 5 fingers, and I got a thumb pointing at those fuckers over there.
Why us, dude?
You guys chuckled.
I didn't chuckle.
So I got the whole fucking room on notice.
Yeah.
I respect you, Bryan.
Okay, bro?
Yeah, no, I respect him. I don't respect your fighting, but I respect you as a human being, right?
Respect you as a human.
Yeah, respect
Not
you
as a
human.
fighter.
No.
Not as
I'll
a,
entertain. It's the show. But
There's a great, Christopher Walken is a movie called Comfort of Strangers. And the guy goes, I just think, he makes a statement. He's like, makes a kind of a progressive liberal statement. And Christopher Walken plays an Italian guy. And he goes, I respect you. I respect you as a man, but not as a fruit. Fruitcake? Is it fruitcake?
Fruitcake.
You are a fruitcake, yes?
Yes. Yeah, it's basically what I was
I
saying.
respect you
Yeah.
as a man, but not as a fruit, not a fruitcake. Or is it fruit?
Or is it
Speaking about fruit, let's have some dessert.
fruit? Yeah, it's like that.
You're
Yeah.
not a fighter.
No.
Dude, this is my favorite when guys say this stuff. And I have a little of this in me. When I get mad, dude,
Sure.
it's like, okay.
You know what fighters have never said? When I get mad,
I fucking get knocked out.
Let's
start swinging.
Well, no, fighters really don't get mad in there. It's not. You won't hear a fighter go, dude, if I get mad,
I was boxing and I was getting check hooked by somebody who's younger and faster than me, and it was making me furious.
Is that the time I saw you quit? Remember that?
That was the first time I put on gloves in terms of in a boxing ring, not kickboxing, because I wasn't able to use my feet. So
Yep.
shut up.
was
I got
tough,
tired.
huh?
I didn't quit.
Yeah.
I got so tired.
That's
I couldn't
quitting.
go on.
That's quitting.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Fuck off. It was before I learned how to kind of relax.
No, it's just quitting though. But
But I forgot to relax and breathe.
call it what
and
you
stuff
want.
like that, right?
Where I come from,
What?
whatever you think.
Where do
of
you
it.
come from?
We call that quitting.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're making me mad because
I know,
it's
'cause
my
the
first
reality,
time. No,
the
it's my
truth.
first time. So I forgot to breathe.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I got
Once I
you.
learned how to breathe, ain't no quitting this dog.
Yep.
Ain't no quitting this
No,
dog.
once you quit, always
Wait,
quit.
you distracted me. What was I saying? Fuck. What was I saying about? Oh, yeah, he started check hooking me because he was just faster, and I was getting hit. I was trying to jab him, and I was getting fucking caught right in the side of the head, and it made me so angry that I just attacked.
Yeah, probably got beat up even more.
And no, the coach, old school coach, whoa. He goes, hey. We're not cracking in here. Nobody in here is swinging like that.
Nor can you crack. I don't know what's
Well, in
going
other
on
words,
today.
stop trying to
Yeah.
really swing on a guy.
Yeah. You don't
And I
spar
got-
anymore though.
I got
That's
a little-
years ago.
I don't remember, but the point is this.
You haven't boxed in years.
Is it years? Hold on, let me think. Is years a little? About 5 years. Okay, here's the
Five
thing.
years,
About 5
yeah,
years.
it's been a
About 5
while,
years. It's been a
dude.
long time. Been a long time. Yeah, and I was embarrassed. I got embarrassed.
Yeah.
I went. You're right.
Yeah, I've never heard a professional athlete go, when I get mad,
Well, pro athletes get really mad. Like Fabricio Verdum against Stipe he just started chasing him because he got
no,
tired.
he didn't get mad.
And he got
He
knocked.
didn't get mad.
He lost his cool. He got
I
a
don't
little.
think he lost his cool. He lunges in before and had success.
Yeah,
And
but
you've
I-
never heard him
he
say,
was- he was
if
running-
if I get mad,
He was running after Stipe. I think any fighter can lose their cool. You know,
I think he got caught with a check hook and thinks
well,
he could do it.
Donald Cerrone would tell me he did really well when he wouldn't get emotional, but
But
when
that's
somebody
why
got
guys talk
emotional,
trash.
Yes, yeah. Then he.
My point
he did
is,
really well.
anyone in your life who goes, when I get mad, is not tough.
Well, it's a liability.
But people that
You're
can
saying
actually fight,
You're saying when they fought, they know that doesn't work, so they don't say that.
no, even if they're not, no one says, when I get mad, never.
Yeah, or the people go, I go mental, dude. Like you don't know. It's like,
Dude, I black out, dude. I don't know
Yeah,
what
that.
happened. Okay, we can't. You know how I know he can't fight?
yeah. You black out.
Oh.
I go numb, dude.
Yeah.
But you never been punched
Dude,
in the
I
face.
see red. Okay.
Yeah, until you get hit in the liver or punched in the face real
Yeah.
hard, and then all of a sudden you sober up right quick after you wake up.
Yeah, back to Dillon Danis. I think it's just the route he had to sell the fight. Shouldn't be sued for it.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, but you made a deal with the devil.
there is something called going too far in everything, right?
Yeah, Conor Khabib was a bit of that. You know, we talk about someone's religion and stuff like that, and dad.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Yeah, that was
I
tough.
didn't like that.
But then they got to fight.
Yeah,
And that's what's great about the UFC is then eventually you have to fight.
and then
we'll find out.
Khabib double face kicked Dillon Danis.
And yeah, look what happened after the fight.
Yep.
It spilled over.
Hey, sometimes I'm going to tell you this right now when I drink my coffee.
Dude, I'm sick of black coffee. I'm like, I wish there was something out
And you
there.
don't
that
drink
was-
dairy.
No, I don't do. You know, I don't do dairy. Hey,
Yeah, but
are you a baby?
no. Listen, I
'Cause you
understand.
milk's for babies.
It's for babies,
Yeah, I'm not baby. I'm a grown
ain't
man.
baby.
I'm not a grown man.
and you don't want to drink the milk of another animal.
That's coming out of the tit.
Well, what about nut milk? And I'm talking about macadamia nut milk.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
I'm talking about macadamia.
Okay, 'cause
I'm
I
talking
don't want
about-
that kind of nut
I'm
milk
talking
either.
about pure macadamias, the milk from pure macadamias, no added sugar,
Silky smooth,
no
nutty
oils,
milk.
no added oils, sugars, stabilizers, preservatives, like all the other nut milks contain. Okay, it's environmentally friendly. It comes as a macadamia milk paste with water at home, so no water transportation.
Dude, if you
costs.
tell me you're going to give me a free gallon of macadamia milk when I visit
Do you know how much that is?
houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK,
Do you know how much? Do you know how much a gallon of macadamia milk is?
$5,000. Just spitballing here.
A gallon is outrageous, and it'll last you the rest of your fucking life.
It's so much
And they're
milk.
actually giving away.
Because you're just using a little splash
I'm
in your
seeing this for
coffee.
the first
Yeah,
time.
me
And I'm
too.
going to be honest with you. Look at my face. Like, guys, you're giving
Get
away
a free gallon of macadamia milk when you visit
That's so much milk.
houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK. All right. Just add the milk to your cart with any products. The chocolate covered macadamia nuts, the 45% macadamia nut bars, the variety pack.
You get a gallon of macadamia milk.
Hey,
a gallon.
A gallon's going to last you
Forever.
forever.
Well, forever is the answer.
House of Macadamias went, let's give someone macadamia milk
Like,
for life.
who was in the boardroom and went, we can give him some packets? I got an idea. Give him a gallon.
Gallon, they went, well, then they're never going to buy it again. He goes, that's
Yeah,
fine.
it's okay. Free. That's a lot of
That's
milk.
houseofmacadamias.com
Like, I'm literally like, I want some.
TFAK.
We were putting it in our coffee, by the way. And
Just
it's
add
really
the milk
good.
to your cart with any products and use the code TFAK.
Yeah, it's
Enjoy your gallon. Yeah, that was the ugliest the UFC's ever been. That was tough.
And then,
Dillon just said
and then-
on his Twitter today that he has a lazy eye from training with Conor that fight. Conor broke his orbital.
Fuck.
That's serious. So he was boxing with Conor a lot.
Yeah, he trains with him all the time. Start off as jiu-jitsu coach, and I think training with him. It's be interesting to see how Dillon does against Logan. You know, I don't know what the
Logan
odds
bigger
are.
than him, right?
Dillon's not small, man.
He's not.
Yeah, but I mean, less miles on Logan. All Logan's been doing is focus on boxing. As far as combat sports goes, you would side with Dillon, but
I don't know, man. Logan is a big. Look at that.
That's Mike Perry.
Oh, okay. He's fucking huge. Is he
Mike,
really?
Mike's short.
Yeah. Is he faced off there for real? Is that a real face off?
With Mike Perry, yeah, because he's the backup.
He's the backup, which would be a nightmare for.
That's a nightmare for
Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, Logan ain't beating Mike Perry.
Mike Perry's a beast.
Oh, you're talking about the other one?
Hollow teeth, broken feet, broken fingers, broken orbital bones, broken zygomatic arches, swallowed teeth, broken feet, broken fingers. This has been a war zone. We broke.
And that comes from
Interesting.
Sean O'Malley saying, you always have a lazy eye or just sometimes. Sorry, high as fuck right now. Can't tell.
You always have a lazy eye. Just
I broke my
sometimes.
zygomatic arch and
Question
orbital
mark.
bone, so I think I'm just stuck like this. That who said that? That
Dillon.
Phil Intense. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. What is a zygomatic arch?
That's a
Let's look
great
it up.
question. Something in the eye, right?
For some reason, I thought it was your foot.
Bridge of bone extend from the temporal bone at the side of the head around the upper jawbone.
Jesus Christ!
front
How
of the
hard do you have to get
cheekbone.
hit, dude?
You get lit up.
Oof.
Dude, how about my boy Aaron Rodgers? Out for the year.
Isn't that such a bummer?
Some speculate, I don't agree with this. Some speculate for good. He's 39.
He's 39. I mean,
Blown Achilles.
and it was a full rupture, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
full rupture.
You know better. I mean,
I don't know what it's like to be Aaron Rodgers. I know there's not a more competitive person on this earth. And I doubt he goes out like that. And with science and technology, they could get him back by next year. You're crazy if you think Aaron Rodgers can go out like that. There's no way.
he's not, huh?
No. And the
How
bummer is
crazy
their
is
star receiver, as he's getting cart off, he looks at him and goes, sorry, kid. Because he would have made that kid's life, dude. That kid would have been all pro.
Sorry,
He looked at him and went,
kid.
sorry, kid.
That Sauce Gardner.
That made me cry. Want to cry. Sorry, kid.
He knew. Did you?
'Cause
Think,
those-
he knew, didn't he?
Oh, everyone knew. Yeah.
So when he,
I knew
pulled it-
5 minutes into it.
You did?
I got confirmation 5 minutes into it. Yeah.
Oh no.
From someone that works on the Jets. Because I was like, I was texting the guy. I'm like, maybe it's just a high ankle sprain. He goes, nope, fully ruptured Achilles, out for the year.
Does
maybe
that
for
mean
good.
the Achilles snapped?
Yeah, snap.
Oh my God! It was it get. It
I was
just-
bummed for the
it's just
entire
one
night
of
all
those
yesterday.
things.
I've been bummed all week about it. Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Freak accident. Third play of the game, freak accident.
39 years old.
Could be the turf, you know? That's why they shouldn't play on turf. But again, is it turf or is it the way he was tackled? Is the ground be more forgiving? Probably with the dirt.
That's a minimum year, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. No chance he comes back this year. Not happening. So then the Jets have Zach Wilson, who's notoriously known for not being very good.
That kid who played finished the game. They
Yeah, he was the starter last year.
boy, how does
Started last
how
year.
does Josh Allen feel after throwing 3 interceptions like that?
And losing. He'll get better. He's a monster.
He's a monster.
Monster.
Just
So
one of
good.
those days. What was it? Just
Yeah,
because they
just
have a
I don't
great
think-
Jets
he-
have a great defense too.
The best, yeah. Someone, if they want to, some vet who's chilling, being an analyst right now, can step in there and you got a great offense and defense. They're stacked.
Well, yeah,
they're
people,
made to
people are putting Brady.
They're made to be a Super Bowl run. That's what I tweet out. I went, horrible happened to my boy Aaron Rodgers. What's at Tom Brady up to.
Is he's retired?
Yeah, he's retired
Officially.
And Aaron Rodgers, if there's one guy he wouldn't let step in, it's Tom Brady. Like, fuck no. And win the Super Bowl I'm supposed to win? Fuck no.
That's such a bummer for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I've been bummed all week.
Because the Jets are a great team and they just needed a
Well,
great
they're a
quarterback.
good team and they had the right places. They just never had a quarterback. Then you get one of the best ever do it. First
Four
bout Hall of
plays
Fame.
in.
4 plays in.
4 plays in.
Seemed like a bad dream.
Fuck.
That's football.
It was a good game too. It was,
Just a freak accident, man.
What would you say? Do you think they'll get a quarterback? Can they do that as a
There's
team?
a few guys out there. Of course, Colin Kaepernick's crying. He's not the answer. I'd
Colin
rather have,
Kaepernick?
yeah,
He's
that
still
guy.
saying
He's like, I'm ready to go. It's like, hey, chill. You got Phillip Rivers out there. You got Carson Wentz.
Phillip Rivers.
Yep, Phillip Rivers still down.
Is he it? But he's been playing since
He's old as dirt
1963.
too. But with that team, man, you get a vet
He's a
in there.
great quarterback, but I mean, I feel like he's been. Is he retired or is
Oh
he?
yeah, he played for the Colts, then he retired. So we'll see what he does.
He's a free agent or whatever.
He's
how
just-
old
he's
is
reti-
Phillip
he's
Rivers?
retired.
Look up Phillip Rivers. He's got to be 40.
No, he's late. 30s.
He's a killer. 41, dude. 41. We got to calm down, right? We all got to calm down. It's a little. That's a lot of years.
Remember, Tom Brady's 45.
I mean, all right, and then give me the next one.
What was the name?
Joe Namath,
Joe Namath.
RG3.
Bart Starr.
Is RG3 still playing?
RG3 could play. He's still available. He's not still playing. He's an analyst for ESPN.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, Carson Wentz.
He's not the answer.
No, I know that. Carson Wentz.
They'd rather
Carson
have that.
Wentz would be good.
30.
Is he's available?
He's available. He got cut by the Colts.
Ooh, Carson Wentz is good. What happened? Why did he get cut?
He got injured. He was having an MVP season. Was supposed to win
Yeah.
an MVP when they won the Super
Yeah.
Bowl. Then Nick Foles came in, and he just hasn't been the same since that injury.
Oof. Man.
Yeah, they're in a tough position because it's a great opportunity for somebody.
You know what I said
bet you guys who want to get traded, like when homeboy Lamar Jackson for Baltimore want to get traded, even though he got paid now, I bet he's like, damn.
You know what I said when Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles?
Good. Do you think Aaron Rodgers woke up Monday morning they went complete rupture? You're out for sure this season, maybe for the rest of your life. Went,
Good luck.
Good. Not even Jocko could talk him into a good mood. Hey, Jocko calls. Hey,
Good.
Jocko. You know what? This stuff happens. Life, good.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. There's nothing good
It's
about
like
this.
it's like I was a camp counselor. I was a counselor for a fucking debate team, and we didn't. None of the counselors on the floor, and they tore up the whole dorm. They tore it all up. They ripped the ceilings, and I found out who had started. I go, what the fuck? And he goes like this. He goes, sorry. He couldn't say sorry. He goes, sorry.
You got out of control.
Like good.
I went Tasmanian Devil on it. Yeah, I don't know what the Jets are going to do. I bet they stay with homeboy who's playing right now. That's what I bet they do. And they lose first round in the playoffs.
Because he just
They have
doesn't,
awful luck. Yeah, Zach Wilson. He's
just doesn't quite have it.
No, just does it. Young kid from BYU.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny's out there. It's tough, dude. I mean, can't play. Unreal.
You love that guy.
Oh yeah, love Aaron. Unreal.
It's an outrage. Of all the injuries too, like that's the worst injury.
Oh, ACL, MCL would be better. If you broke your neck, better off.
All better. All better.
Broken arm, better.
That's actually true.
Getting
Broken arm.
COVID, better.
Well, yeah.
Even HIV, we can figure that out. We can
Yep.
manage that. You can still play. Blown Achilles? God, dog.
Yeah, what do you do?
Good.
Yeah.
And then get back to
Now,
rehab.
what happens to his contract?
Yeah, a portion of it's guaranteed. He's guaranteed, so he's pretty set.
So they
He'll
take a
still get a
bath.
portion.
They take a bath though. They
Yeah, but I don't know if it counts against the cap salary, so they'll be able to bring somebody in. Good. If you're the Jets, good. I don't know, man. It's a tough one to swallow at his age. Makes me sad. What do
Let's
you
bring
got,
Chad
Shin?
Pennington back.
Jim
Get
McMahon.
Joe
Bring him
Namath's
back.
drunk ass up there.
Maybe someone from the 49ers, one of the Garoppolo or Lance. weren't
I
they?
love-
Well, no,
love
Lance
that
they traded.
Aaron-
You got
Oh,
you
yeah.
got Donald who was there. He's
I love that
terrible.
Colin Kaepernick is still making noise. Like you know,
He's
it's
not
like-
though.
He's
He's
not.
only making noise with dumbasses like Jamil Hill or whatever her name is. She's like, I know a guy who would do it. It's like, shut the fuck up. How about no?
You had your moment, Colin.
You don't want to play. You want to be a poster boy. You don't want to play. He's more valuable off the field for them.
Yeah, not even anymore.
No, those days are over. What do you got? Good.
Yeah, he's always gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
They said his tryout that he had for Atlanta was like the worst tryout they've ever seen.
I'm sure.
That hike and was like throwing the ball. I'm like, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Stephen A. Smith broke it down too. He was like, "Why would he want to practice at this facility, not at this one?" He was an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 hours late. There was a whole bunch of stuff.
He was
going
trying to like make it on his terms and
It's like,
shit.
you didn't
It's
want
like,
to
dude,
play.
what the
You just
fuck?
want attention.
No, he did everything he could. Yeah, and then he wants to be like, look, they're keeping me out of it because he keeps his name in the news cycle. You don't want to play.
No.
Just to fuck with them, she'd be like, okay, here's the ball, go. And then
he was
just let him
raised,
fuck
he
it.
was
I'm like,
raised
get
by
out of
white
here.
parents. Then he was calling his parents racist. It's like,
Yeah.
because it's like, hey, dude, you are a fucking baby.
Yeah, he's a little bitch.
Like, what are you?
What do you got, Chin?
Well, Brennan, you were right about that train. So when people are talking about it, they're saying that he has like women. They're like like that sing for him and all that stuff. He gets lobster, a bunch of all these like really like the.
I'm
best
surprised you guys didn't
champagnes.
jump on that. Literally, no pun intended. I'm surprised you didn't jump on that train. You guys, that thing looks terrible. I'm like, you think Kim Jong Un's riding a boring train? No. Dude, a train and a suck goes a long ways, dude.
Look
That
at all those
entire
old
drive.
men. Look at all those old
Yeah.
men with the photographers. It's just
I'm just gonna say this: you're out of your mind if you don't think if I was on the train, I have the biggest dick in the train. Look at those people. You're out of your mind if we didn't have a dick size contest. If I don't dominate that dick contest, right?
Everyone in this room would dominate. Okay, just
well.
looking at, hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Hey, well,
I'll speak for myself.
I'm not gonna.
if there's odds here, me and Bryan are minus 7,000 here,
I would imagine that's probably.
and I've seen Bryan's, and I'm gonna lose that.
I would like
that
to
thing
run.
is juicy.
I got a
dude.
juicy dick, and I'd like to
Juicy.
run down
Ew.
that aisle with my pants down, just naked. Be like, hey guys, I just like to streak.
Oh, I'm the Tom Brady of that room. I'm reigning MVP.
Yeah, and then
Driving
here we
train
go.
Like Tommy Lee.
Man, oh man.
Well, that's just an
That's the
update
first
on
thing
that
I thought.
train.
Looking at that train, all those little dicks sitting around in their suits. All right, fellas.
As a more robust figure. Yeah, he's.
I'd say, hey, fellas, I know you could kill me. Check this out. Check out this python.
Yep. And by the way, isn't it funny how if we were in North Korea, you and I right now would be doing hard labor, or we'd be shot to death for this conversation?
Saying he has a little dick.
We're just saying.
No,
anything
I'm
about
saying
it.
it's a little to mine. I'm not
He
saying
is
in
a
general.
robust character. He's not been missing any meals.
No. Live lobsters.
Yeah, no, nor would you.
Look
So
at
they
the-
it
look
counts
at
as
those
journeys
guys
taken by North
behind
Korea's detailed crates of
Bordeaux.
Burgundy wines, live lobsters.
Young
Guests are
female
entertained by
singers.
young female singers. Dude, introduced as lady conductors. What is this, the greatest train of all time? Dude, lobster and a dick suck?
a nice color too, a nice green.
You know me, I love green.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
You're wearing green right now.
I love
I think
green.
about. I always. Think
I want
about,
on.
You know what I think about with Saddam Hussein? Same thing. Like, if you were ever late,
You're dead.
you're dead. Like, so you
Oh,
don't
if there's-
sleep.
Dude,
You're
if
not
there's rush
sleeping.
hour, you're like, fuck, you'd be dead. If I was
Dead.
Saddam, you would have died 10 years ago.
Dead.
Yeah, dead.
Dead.
Some of the mistakes Chin's made, not many. One's too many if you're Saddam Hussein. Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not doing it.
George, you sent a thumbnail, I don't like it. Dead. That didn't end well for Saddam, though. You don't want to
No.
run a business like
No,
that.
he was
no.
awful.
Yeah.
Good dad, though.
But Putin
dad.
looks like he's got some filler in his cheeks. Something's going on
You
there.
think you got some little Botox done?
Go back to Putin. He's 70. Look up how old Putin is for a sec.
He's also sick, supposedly.
He's 70 yet.
Yeah, and look at that picture. Bring up a couple pictures of him. He's looking very,
Full?
puffy. That's not a
Okay.
good picture. The Russians aren't the healthiest group of people.
Yeah, vodka
like
and
vodka.
sausage ain't gonna do it.
And wait, this is great. Go back. Can you go back to?
He looks better than anybody we have running besides
Go to Sean
DeSantis.
Penn. Go to Sean Penn and all those guys. Now Sean's about 10 years younger than them.
He's at rough life.
No one has run it harder than Sean Penn.
Yes.
The amount of smoking,
Legend.
The amount of smoking, drinking, and coking is on another level.
Dude, over under, how many girls have the three of them fucked? 10,000?
You know, I think Sean picked his spots,
Oh,
but
picked his spots meaning holes in the wall.
yeah, he did
And
a
then
lot.
du-
But
then-
I don't think anybody compares to Putin, and I don't think
I
anybody,
don't know if anybody compares to Trump.
Trump put it down.
Trump or Putin put it down,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, they put it down.
Putin, though, it's like if you don't suck them, you dying.
Well, so I have a story about that. Remember the woman who played La Femme Nikita? This is from a very reliable source. Who was there?
Is she Russian?
Yeah, bring up La Femme Nikita actress.
Those were big movies.
Yeah, right there, Petta Wilson. Bring her up for a sec. I got a real story for you about this.
Oh, yeah, she's gorgeous.
So when she was younger,
Check out the jaw
she was
on her.
something else, right? There you go.
Oh,
and by the way, she's a tall, strong
Femme, my
lady.
boner. Am I right, fellas back there?
Yeah, that's a big, strong girl. Now, Putin was obsessed with her apparently, and in fact, Putin. You're gonna love this. I don't know if I ever told you this story, and this is a story from a very famous person who was at the Kremlin. So Putin invites Peter Wilson because he was a huge fan of the show and
Sure.
her,
We all are.
and she gets there with her boyfriend. Look at that right there. She gets there with her boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad move.
Guess what? The boyfriend gets. First of all, I also know from this famous guy that guy, Putin, had basically orgies. Like you'd just be a party and
He's Putin, dude.
he's Putin.
Yeah.
And he's a gangster, the biggest gangster on the planet. Well, apparently her boyfriend gets locked out on a balcony.
Weird. That could happen to anybody.
Just locked out on a balcony.
yeah.
And Putin takes her into some other room in the Kremlin, showing her around, just charming the shit out of her. And that guy was out there for 3 hours until Putin had laid his groundwork, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And she was like, "What happened? I couldn't find you." He goes, they locked me out on the
Like, what
balcony.
were you doing? She's like,
Yeah, he was
out?
outside somewhere in some courtyard, couldn't get back in. He's like, "Excuse me." Yeah. Sorry, dude.
did the
They said,
boyfriend
"Come
really
this way.
think
We
they were
want
going
to
to
show
be
you
cool?
something," and locked him out. And then they were like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't see you." He was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" And Putin
Does she speak Russian?
I don't know. Peta Wilson. My guess is she's American, and she's just a, see how tall
Well, then it gets awkward because the translators can be like, he says he wants to.
she's Australian.
Oh, wow. That's
How tall was she?
lingerie model.
Because Putin's not a tall guy.
I don't think it matters. I think
Yeah, I don't think he cares about height. She's 5'10".
There you go, Bubba.
That's tall for a girl.
That's a tall guy.
And Putin's 5'10"?
No.
Shorter?
He's about 5'7", Bubba. Vladimir.
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
not a big guy.
Not a big
That's
guy.
like Casey.
Black belt in judo,
Sure.
and we'll kill you. Ran a group called the KGB.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of them.
Well, it poison you with plutonium or whatever.
What else you got, Jen?
Let's go to this one right here, an orangutan in Australia. So this is his treehouse, and then he or she found a possum and just flung it. So
But you got to get out of my treehouse, too.
Yeah.
they only caught the ass end of it, but
What'd you think was going to happen?
it's just
Oh,
like
there you go. An ape grabbed you. And
And
chucked it.
orangutans like, hey, out of here, man.
That's what happened.
Why are those people so scared? You hear me in the back like, awesome.
Is that what happens to me if you find me in your bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get chucked.
Yeah, dude.
So wait,
just like that.
just like
Just
that.
like that.
If I'm like, I can explain, and then you just, I get.
I wonder if he
possums.
grabbed the orangutan, the orangutan grabbed the possum by his 2 feet and was like, see
They
ya.
got hands like this. big,
Oh, they're
just like,
huge hands. Like,
that.
boom, what else
Can
is
I
going
see?
on?
Can I see that again? Because I want to see him throw it.
I wish they caught the beginning
Yeah,
of it.
me too.
Of him going up there and be like, hey, let me talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's all we got.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's in Australia. I'm guessing it's an Australian zoo.
That is fucking.
Oh, he's fucked. The possum's
fucking like,
a possum's spiraling out of
that doesn't
control.
look like a possum though, because it has a thick tail. Maybe it's a type
Australian
of possum.
possums are a little different.
Oh, they get the big bushy tails.
Possum
bushy
versus
tails.
possums.
Perth Zoo.
Get out! Hey, the fuck out of here!
All
Not
right,
allowed
so
in here.
Look like a lemur.
Yeah.
Either way, the thing's dead.
Uh-huh.
so there's a. Oh, hold on one sec before this one.
That's Australian possums.
So there's
They're
different.
cute.
You
They're
couldn't let 'em
cuter
in
than
there?
our trash possums here.
Oh yeah, ours are.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh,
Those
he's
things are
cute. That one's dead that we showed on the video, but they're cute.
Yeah, that one's not
Oh,
gonna have a
their
good day.
noses are delicious. Look at their little snouts.
They got little
wet
snouts, cute little
snouts.
snouts.
Possums in
Cute.
general are wet.
Yeah, they are.
I enjoy a possum. I think they're cool.
They're cute.
So there's been a manhunt for this guy for
caught
a
him.
while now, Danilo Cavalcante. Yeah, they caught him in a manhunt, and they used actual airplanes with thermal detectors of heat and all that stuff to catch him.
Why did it take 14
Those guys
days?
look like special forces guys.
He seems like he's really good at just.
They said he's really good at it, like hiding and escaping. You know why he's in prison for life, huh?
killed his girlfriend.
2 murders.
Oh, is there
He killed,
two?
so they're related to in a way because he killed someone in Brazil, right? That his mom says was trying to kill him. So it was justified. That's what his mom's saying. And then his girlfriend was arguing with him about after she found out that she killed someone in Brazil, and then he killed her.
In front of the kids.
Yeah.
He killed her in front of the kids.
Yep.
Or the kids were there.
Stabbed
at
her
some
14
point.
times in front of the kids. It's
Yeah,
a
this
bummer
is
he's
not
one
a
of
good guy.
Philadelphia
Now
Eagles.
it looks like they got some of the old Delta boys or someone out
They
there.
had
those guys.
dude. They had a bunch of people.
yeah, but those guys.
Oh, they had
all
a
look
party
like-
on his face with their boots.
Yeah.
They're probably like, hey, bitch, we've been out in the force
Those
for
guys
14
look like
days.
serious
We're going to get
motherfuckers.
ours.
Yeah.
And this is how he escaped. I don't know if you've seen this video yet.
Oh, it's some parkour shit here.
Yeah.
So his buddy's on the lookout. Look, he's like, just watch. Look at his friend. His friend with the Hamzat beard. Mm-hmm. Look at him go.
Yeah, they said Crab walked up. He's just really good at escaping.
He's just good.
And he broke into multiple houses, got stuff. He got a truck. He found a truck.
He would win Squid Game. Tell you that right now.
Yeah, man. But
14 days on the lam. You know how
they'll
hard
get you.
that is?
They'll get you. They'll find
But
you.
he was only like a mile and a half away. That's what's impressive.
That's why he must be super good at this.
I think about something else.
This guy
I think
dominates
about
at
a lot.
hide and
I
seek.
think about the fact that we live in a surveillance state where they can find you anywhere. Like they have facial recognition technology, and so what was happening was any camera was sending a message somewhere, because like they were like they have access to every one of these cameras. You're always on camera, and I think to myself, damn. You're not getting away with anything.
No, he got away with it 14 days, Brian.
Yeah, but they caught him. They kept having him. They kept catching him on security cameras, though.
They kept catching him on Ring cameras, but he kept breaking the
Oh, is it
homes and
Ring's
getting,
camera?
and getting
Oh.
supplies. Yeah, the Ring cameras, not like CIA cameras, dude.
Well, it's still Ring.
And he was a
They-
mile away. 14
He was
days.
only a mile away?
Yes, dude. He was chilling.
He didn't really go very far.
they should use him for finding other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be like,
His
what tricks
intelligence?
did
Yeah.
you do to get away? Like, how are you able to go undetected 14 days
were these
with
militia guys?
hundreds of people searching for him and
The
the
best of the
entire
best,
neighborhood
too.
looking for him?
I think
Could not
can you
catch
see
him.
who was? I think they mobilized a team of guys. Like that looks like they look like professional soldiers.
Yeah.
They don't look like cops.
Who's Danilo?
What gave that away? The camo?
Yeah, and the equipment.
Tactical teams from Pennsylvania, State
Okay.
Police,
FBI,
FBI, and
Border
Border
Control.
Patrol.
Yeah, tactical units.
Yeah, think how many people they used to catch him. Hey, click on how did they find him? Like, what gave him away? I know people, like several people saw him because he broke in their homes.
Yeah.
One guy shot at him, but he didn't have a bullet on him. Like, he didn't get hit.
He stole that guy. So he broke into an apartment, stole that guy's gun, and then so they told him, yeah, there's someone here. Alerted the authorities. Then they had an airplane and people come out, and they still couldn't find him. So the next morning they did it again in the general area, and then the airplane with that thermal whatever detector was able to get him, and then the ground troops were able to
Tactical
find him.
unit dog ultimately pinned him down.
Yeah, so it wasn't even the dudes. They knew where he was, and the dog is the one that actually got him.
Yeah, that's why he's all bloody.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog.
He's having a hard time.
That dog is a hero.
He's not having a good
And then he didn't fight back or anything. It's like, yeah.
But for him, it's like, you got 2 life sentences. Like, yeah, dude, do your thing.
May as well kill yourself.
mean-
you're staying in jail the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alrighty, I had one here. Give me a sec. Oh, here's a quick one. So this is Tracy Cortez, UFC fighter. She went on a UFC live, and I guess someone did what they did to Kat when we did that game.
What game?
Remember that game where like I was on screen and then Kat was on screen?
Oh my god! How do I get out of here? Wow!
Some dude just flashed his big cock, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were saying they like put a filter on or something. You're saying some dude just showed his big wiener.
She was on live, like IG live.
Oh, roulette. We did the roulette.
We did roulette, yeah. But same
Chat
thing.
roulette.
We did chat roulette with Kat, and it was a bunch of cocks.
A bunch of dongs.
Yeah. And that started Kat's OnlyFans career.
That was her.
Who are these guys who are like, look at my dick? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but here's my thing. They do it. Has it ever worked? We're like, oh my God, that looks tasty.
There must be some like super horny chicks
think
out
so.
there. Crazy chicks.
The numbers aren't good.
Yeah, it can't be good odds. 1 out of 10,000?
That's a
FanDuel.
fucking weirdo.
I mean, there's freaks out there, girls that are freaks. Who knows? All right,
Yeah,
so
but-
this is the last one I have. This is a GOP rep, Lauren Boebert. She got kicked out of a Beetlejuice musical with a stranger. I think she recently got divorced or is going through a divorce with her husband. So she was with a stranger, but check her out. She looks,
She has the heavies. She has
she was apparently-
She has the government heavies.
they look insane. She was apparently vaping and making a ton of noise. That's why they had to kick her out.
Sounds like a good time.
And you'll see her here. And then she argued with security. But watch, check her out.
Check out these sweater puppies.
They're coming up right now.
Check out these White House hitters when they come through.
Oh boy.
Boom.
There's more.
But what was the problem?
She was vaping in a musical, making too much noise. You know, musicals you're not supposed to
She
do.
was vaping, or giant tits were a distraction, Brian.
I mean, she looks hot. I had no idea she was this hot.
Yeah, me neither.
And she's from, I think she's a congresswoman in Denver or Colorado.
She's got.
Yeah, this is
she's
9
got
News.
some
That's my old stomping
knockers.
ground. Shout out to Ron Zappolo, Kathy Sabin.
She's
And
got.
then she's
some-
just dancing with their partner.
Well,
That
you know, they did their
unidentified
thing.
dude.
Is that her husband or
No, it's
boyfriend?
unidentified. So obviously someone she's seeing or dating.
No, that's the guy going to get his wiener out between his two big tits.
She's a cutie.
Beetlejuice.
She's a cutie pie.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Man, no privacy though. I think she's cute.
I
She's
mean,
a pain in
no,
the ass, but
everybody
she's
does,
cute.
B.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not.
No,
new
no.
to this.
Any kid-
I'm,
any
am I
guy with
Johnny
a
come
heartbeat,
lately?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
yeah, she's hot. That's what I would say.
Extreme in her views, I think, but she's hot.
I know. I don't need to listen.
Oh, dude, I convert to whatever view whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'll vote for Biden.
I agree with you.
Those tits make me vote Nancy
conservative.
Pelosi.
She's super
Oh,
conservative.
really?
Oh yeah, she's
Pick
hardcore.
her up.
She's hardcore conservative.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She got hotter.
I'm
I'm rock hard.
and owns a gun.
I'm rock hard.
and is a gun toting Second Amendment
Hey,
girl.
good.
And literally, you see her, and she'll be interviewing with some journalist who's like, the journalist is like, well, gender is a spectrum or whatever. And Lauren Boebert goes,
lights her
and
up.
you're pathetic, though. You're pathetic.
Oh, wow.
So-
She's
and
cool.
She goes, no, we won't spend more money. She's in the Freedom Caucus. So she's like,
Say
no,
caucus
we
again.
won't spend more money.
Say
We're gonna keep
caucus
government
again
small."
for me.
Caucus.
Oh, dude.
The Freedom Caucus.
I'm about to bust.
Your caucus is huge.
This caucus is out of control.
You got a dong on you.
Is that it, Chin?
That's it.
All right, fellas
again,
and
buddy.
ladies, we did it again. I'm in Spokane next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Spokane Comedy Club is next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, September 21st through the 23rd. Then me and B are at Skankfest, September 29th, 8 p.m. We have a live Find the Kid with me and the Skankfest crew and Bryan. And that's September 29th and 30th. We're doing stand-up all around the Skankfest Festival. And then I'm in Iowa, October 13th and 14th. One show Friday, one show Saturday. Niagara Falls. That's Friday, Saturday. Chicago, Friday, Saturday only. Those tickets available right now at thickboy.com. But Spokane, Washington, come get you some.
Funny Bone this Friday, this Saturday. Come get some. Omaha, Nebraska. I'll see you there. BryanCallen.com. Comedy Zone, Greensboro, North Carolina, Friday, Saturday, October 6th and 7th. I'll see you then.
All right, kids. Love you. Be nice to each other.